But I guess what I appreciate is the support system of our family. No? So, yun nga, I think yung mindset ng entrepreneur like my grandfather, my dad, you know, if everything closes down, we can do it all over again. But to us kasi, the values of the Juan family were, the most important is family. So, to me, I believe that business...
What you're working for, ultimately, goes
saka,
back to the family.
At saka, business, I guess, is like a rubber ball. If it falls, it can bounce back. But family is like a crystal ball. If it falls,
relationships are more complex.
Ang hirap tumalbog niyan. I mean, if your family fails, it's so hard to pick up the pieces. Diba? So kami, medyo malakas yung support system, and you know, I remember my dad would always say, okay lang yan, you know, you'll survive that, and you know, we're here to help you. Ganyan. So I think that's really we're lucky to have a support system in our family.
So, anong parang life philosophy mo? Or is there a motto that you live by, or just a general parang mindset mo towards your life?
I always believe that I don't judge a person by their money, their financial success, the number of their cars. I judge a person with the success of their family. So ako, I'm very careful to focus on the family. So even if I'm doing a lot of things, I still make it a point na as much as possible,
may time sa family.
Get home by dinner and have conversations with my kids and my wife.
How old are your kids na ba now?
Now, I have a 21-year-old, I have a 19-year-old, and I have a 15-year-old. All girls. All girls, yeah. But, you know, I'm happy. It's all credit goes to my wife. Kasi siya naman talaga. But I'm happy with the discipline that was given to my kids. Alam mo, natutunan namin with kids pala. And then, you have a baby now.
Well, 2 months pa lang.
You have to give them the discipline early on for school. Like after school, when they get home, maybe they can take a nap. But as homework first, finish the homework before they can do anything else. Yan yung discipline. Up to grade 4. Grade 4 lang. Pagkatapos ng grade 4, they're independent na. They'll do it on their own na. And they will never have a problem with academics. Kasi nandun na yung disiplina. And crucial yung early years. Preschool, that's really fundamental. So dapat you choose a good preschool. And ako, I don't mind keeping your kid late to go into the big school. Even if they're older, better pa nga. Better keep them as long as you can in the preschool. And then when they go to the big school, they're older by 1 year than the classmates. Lamang sila. Lamang sila physically, emotionally, intellectually, and they won't have a hard time. We try to do that with the kids, and they're successful in school. No? So yun, what else? Madami. Thank your antagonists. You know?
Critical din, of course. Those
naysayers. Naysayers. Kasi
they actually give you fuel or motivation.
That's right. It gives you that motivation to prove them wrong.
Which keeps you going or gives you that drive to push further.
Yeah. And it's good. Kasi alam mo, family minsan ang hirap nga. You can't get a straight answer from them. They always tell you what you want to hear. Diba? It's the antagonist that is actually free market research. Diba? Sasabihin nila sa'yo how it is. Parang ganyan.
Parang dose of reality also. Parang it keeps you humble also.
for a while, I also believe that, a good thing done quickly is better than a great thing done slowly. Kasi, di ba, sometimes you wait for the perfect time, the perfect conditions and everything, and it never comes. So it's better you do something na. You do something na. Instead of, analysis paralysis.
Yeah,
Diba?
wait lang. Just go and do it.
Yeah. Dapat may
Bahala
action.
if you fail, but at least may aim ba?
Yeah.
Kaysa just hintay and you won't take risks. So, wala.
Analysis paralysis. Oo. Kaya lang, well, as I grew older, hindi na rin ako yung masyado go, no? Kasi, I mean, of course, you have to learn about finance also, cash flow. So, medyo titingnan mo na rin yung budget mo. Dati kasi parang, okay lahat yan, marketing, ubusin mo lahat sa marketing yan.
Yeah.
But of course, now, with the advent of social media and everything, parang, ang dali na rin eh. I mean, mas
nag-shift.
measurable.
Nag-shift yung lifestyle natin, how we live. Everything is also online.
On the phone.
What's your take pala on the millennial generation? Or how the world is changing?
My
What can you say?
my kids hate branding the generations. Kasi ano daw yan, parang biased.
Bias.
No, but ako naman, I still believe that our generation were built tougher, no? Kasi siguro kasalanan ni rin ng parents now eh. More helicopter parenting ngayon. Pampered masyado. Dati kasi wala namang pakialam.
Mas hard life talaga dati.
But I think it has positives and negatives as long like with anything, di ba? So dapat lang may balance, no? Ang natatakot lang ako is yung mental health issues ngayon ng mga kids.
Kasi short attention span ng mga tao ngayon. Plus daming mga woke pa, di ba? Parang very easily triggered, so they just want what they want. Masyadong feelings-based. And that can't be good. Kasi
that can't be good. So ako lang,
may backbone or may foundation.
Ako, my advice for people who have kids, no? Number 1, make sure they get enough sleep. Totoo. Kasi all the psychiatrists, psychologists say, pag medyo may depression yung bata, ang unang tinatanong, how much sleep does he get or does she get? Because that's a trigger.
Yeah,
that's a cause also.
Balance also. Lifestyle.
Yung balance.
How they live.
So, I have no problem with the new generation, the generation now. Iba talaga eh. And some of the things they do, I don't understand anymore.
And
live selling, ganyan. Tapos,
mga TikTok, nag-gets mo
mga
ba?
TikTok. Well, nagigets ko naman. Kasi I watch it also. And then my kids also show me, look at this, that, you know. But they have all of these things that they can do that is all alien to me now, no. Discord, yung mga ganyan, all the apps that they're using, ChatGPT. I mean, they have all these tools, no, that we never had before, no? And believe na believe ako. Actually, my panganay, she's still in college and she's doing very well, the firstborn. But she has online work, no? During the pandemic, she was able to find an online job teaching kids. It's a course called Synthesis. So, Synthesis is an offshoot of Elon Musk's school in Ad Astra. No? So it's one subject from Ad Astra na in-spin-off nila. It's an after-school thing. And she became a technical assistant first, and now she's a full-time teacher. And she earns in dollars. No? And this she can do while still studying college. And her grades are not suffering. We could not do that before, di ba? Walang opportunities na ganyan, di ba? So I'm so proud of her because she was able to buy her own insurance already, and she's invested in a lot already at 21. No? And the two other kids naman are very successful also in school. So parang may balance din sila. May balance din. So, yeah, I think it's good as long as everything has the right balance.
Meron ka pa bang further plans to venture into other industries?
I still want to give electric vehicles another shot. Kasi yung PHUV namin medyo naka-shelf siya ngayon. But now there's a need. There's a need for electric jeepneys. And actually, we were just with the DTI and the DOTR, and they're still pushing for electric jeepneys. You just need a good platform. And
So there's more room for growth, more to do.
yeah, growth, development, and minsan it's nice to do business na it's not just for profit, di ba? But it's also an advocacy.
Yeah. You have CSR also.
With Binalot, we set up the Dahon program back in 2006. We actually adopted a community in Nagcarlan, Laguna, and we get all our banana leaves from them. So, it's nice because we were able to give jobs to this community na dati wala naman silang ginagawa. So, the nanays, they cut the banana leaves and they clean it, and then they sell it to us. So, we get 80% of all our banana leaves from them. And because of that, we won a lot of awards. We won the FedEx Centennial Award. We won the AFCSR Award also. And meron mga cash prizes pa. So, yeah, we're very proud. And, it helps the culture if you have a CSR because people like working for a company that has a cause. Diba?
Yeah. May purpose. No?
May purpose.
So on top of a thriving business, you're also doing philanthropy. No? Parang
I wouldn't call it philanthropy
Or-
kasi, di ba,
community,
Oh.
parang contributing
Yeah.
back to society, of course.
yeah, but one thing I learned is before you can do good, you have to do well first.
Yeah, before you help others, you start with yourself.
Kasi kung you cannot base a business on ganyan lang, on philanthropy or something.
There's that saying na clean up your room muna before you fix the world.
Yeah.
Si
Make your bed.
Jordan Peterson pala yun. Before you go about fixing the world, did you even make your bed? If hindi mo maayos yung bed mo, how can you even make
And that's true, di
or
ba?
if you can't even fix your own
I mean,
home.
that's a really big thing if you discipline yourself to fix your bed before you leave your room in the morning. Kasi you've accomplished something already. It's good. It's a good feeling. Parang ganyan. Although ako, when I make up my bed, tabingi-tabingi siya.
So guilty pa ako. I haven't fixed my bed in a long time.
Ako naman, when I fix my bed, my wife refixes it kasi gusto niya diretso.
Okay. Pero basically, yeah, it should start with yourself
Yeah.
before making a bigger impact as a whole.
It's really interesting this podcast that you started.
Yeah.
I mean,
As I said, it was gonna be candid, so it's really candid. So we covered on various
and
aspects.
it's nice how you make the atmosphere so
Chill.
chill and warm and parang andali. And I forget that there's a camera, di ba? Parang
Yeah.
ganyan. No?
Okay. Pero would you describe yourself as spiritual or religious, or do you think on
my
deeper
mom,
terms?
my mom's really religious. My mom really she goes to mass every day, ganyan, prays the rosary every day, in that way, no. And it kind of rubbed off on us also. So I make it a point that every Sunday we go to mass with the kids talaga. Even nung pandemic, kahit online, no. And actually, my dad became religious as well because of my mom. Dati, I remember when I was a kid, when we go to mass, to the church, my dad would be outside and my mom would be inside. Tapos kami, the kids would stay with my dad outside. Ganyan. But after a while, napapasok na ng mom ko yung dad ko. And then they were very active with the Marian movement and everything. And we pray the Cenacle. It's a blue book by Father Gobi. We actually used to pray the cenacle every week. We would go to my parents' condo and we would all pray, me and my siblings. Once a week, pupunta kami ron. And that's that's religious yun. I mean, pardon the pun, but we would do it, no? And it's a way for us to see each other. Then it's a very close-knit family, so we see each other every week. But the pandemic happened. And my parents discovered Zoom.
So may Zoom sessions kayo. Mga
Every day na ngayon. Every day at 6:30, we would all pray.
Zoom gatherings.
Zoom prayer. Zoom prayer. So now, 6:30, you have to excuse me kasi biglang magre-ring yung messenger namin. So group messenger
How
call.
many kayo total in that
My
prayer?
mom, my dad, my sisters, my others, 2 sisters, my brother, and me. So we're 6. But yung mga caregiver nila nandun sa background, nagdadasal din. But it's good. It has become a habit that started in the pandemic, and I really don't mind. I like it. It's become a routine na rin for us. And we pray for sick people, and we pray for things we want to happen in the business. And a lot of them really happen. So,
answered prayers.
Answered prayers, ang dami. You'd be surprised. So, my mom always says, palaging may Thanksgiving and yan. Kasi pag yung prayer na answer na, sinasabi rin namin yan. So yun, I think it's a good tradition that we've started.
How did you cope during the pandemic? Were you mostly at home? Zoom meetings lang? Ganun?
Home. I actually turned our garage into a gym. So, I actually lost weight in the pandemic. So,
I understand you were bigger.
I was bigger before. Pero
you showed me
I gained it back na. No? Pero konti. Pero at least hindi pa rin katulad nung dati. But at least nagkaroon ako ng workout session. And I'm happy that my handicap in golf went down. Because during the pandemic, golf lang pwede mo gawin eh. So, we used to play golf all the time. So, yun naman, nakakope naman kami. And the kids, of course, I appreciated it kasi, the kids are always there. And hindi naman sila masyado na depressed. But now, back to normal na. So, they all go out again now.